Hon sem no ye betimi de aba form said the bear yen peso so for no on betimi nya ho emfaso.
Dr. Yauban it is 15% VAT aban edebeto anyinam ahoden esono Ghana this year maye nyintum.
Kaseboya mu so enne ye behu se oman Ghana aso ya ready anase ho aso se ye de oba eye omanpanyi abedi ekire. When in some hodo bi na asemu faso no se kasebo a ye de beso mu nondu bremu ye wi a David Oforisa for mpanyifo betra se no mo de nkomotwetwe no ato aso ye na yesum anwumre eyeme Kwame Osu Ediomimene
David Oforisa for afi nsem no enchiremu eni aso ehwe ensase ene oboade ene paso the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources womo ene Forestry Commission ene Indian private company wonyina akabom amane wabie tissue culture lab ano ewo amangwase a eno wo asantemantam no emo
facility ya India foi omodum ye no maya mai nanki ye nya ne ntemu a enkebabu apa medemia me example 2011 to 2013 na obi tu me fo se me nkodua nua na da bia me sori na me kwa asema me ye ka che me se na obi a no da be ni benyini esio be 15 years 20 years ase na ha ho sa no da so nya ho skani bi ni na say adi be 12 years 11 to 12 years na ohwa enuru papa na dia na wo say 9 years no we na kire say ebe say na nkran sade ye be ya ye be yire ye ho ni adua titiru ye nya ye dua no na afa suso ebe ma wo muso a wo mu fi se dua no dua a eche dodo enu nti wo mu mfo mu sika nkohyem enu suso emma wo mu a wo ye sa adwuma no wo mu nya bosia free bank enti we ya abayi aba at the right time dia kaya asase nsase ne benya sa galamse no.
This laboratory has been established by the company during a very important period in our country when there has been tremendous enthusiasm and commitment and investment by both government and private sector actors to restore degraded and deforested landscapes in the country. The high quality and genetically superior seedlings to be produced from the laboratory will serve as an important planting material for various state and non-state actors involved in forest restoration initiatives in this country.
Ghana has been relying on traditional planting methods, whereas the other first world and the developing countries is surged ahead with phenomenal success through the adoption of tissue culture. However, today we mark a turning point. We established this tissue culture laboratory not only to support forestry commission and developers, but also to uplift the countless farmers striving for better yield and quality in their crop.
Yeto akasebo no so ayenkopim ewo bandam pesua so eho ena mrahye bedwani a ono ena hwe sam pesua no so eye honorable Ahmed Ibrahim mede atudwa se yenhwe na ye bambo ho nsem no ye famra form ewo ye pesua so na saye obetimi aboa ama anipa ewo pesua no so ono ankanka abato ayebeto no 2024 yi omotimi enya ho chefa.
Elections, either you do, if you win honorably, fair. If you lose honorably, and also enyeya. But if you win dishonorably, wa unim say adewe enye odiane dimao. Weninji, and nonte na usha ebi jina wase o asema say congratulate me. On congratulate you say. E just say wa unim say nya dia we but the say everything must be fairly done. Usha police station ni accommodation na wo ni na miana misiye. Fire station ni miana misiye. Fire police ni fire na district instruments ni mia na me kojiba ya pass ya creative offices no. And clearly accommodation no na buy ya start ya yesi staff village a 24 housing unit yesi ama abang my form banama mo health workers na teachers na police no ya see first 6 into we able to say within the next 3 years all the 24 must be set and only adwuma ya go so
2019-2020 the course was banahado. Some of us were here for 2 weeks and over. Now the who you do baby anamati. Police officer and a soldier. Oh, kutetu. Say, okase onkumobi for election. Onya bonia. Then very difficult. Say professional soldier or a police will fire at a human being. But in Ghana here it has occurred. But now, and I'm now metis. It's a leader or Casano Case, do baby, no, soldier Nika say, journalists in Chino on fire. We're all there. Election baby, they say security for one of my Bahanama every day. Your penasa, a babwa, I'm my estimate stabilize district. Now I know, sir, you are all professionals. This will be my instruction. You now feel deep down your heart. Say instruction are a bit take young people life. Wabra on your bonibia. I hope, sir, you will also think about it. I hope you say you as professional will act in that manner.
Ye call openia ye feno Dr. Yauba Asweye Openini General Secretary Edema Trade Union Congress TUC. No penika say that tuja achese abuying 15% VAT vata abuying ede eto enyinam ahoden eye enyinam kanea esono obese Ghana this year say my nintum isanse ahokyere ne de sese de adoso dodo.
Look at the economy. This country called Ghana and all the resources we have. Now, government doesn't even see anywhere to tax. They are taxing our electricity also. Tomorrow, they will tax our water. And we are not going to sit down for that to continue. That's why I'm saying you are going to have baptism of fire. We need to fight it until this thing is cancelled. And that is the immediate thing. How can you add this to the problems that we have in this country? The lifeline they are talking about is just 30 kWh. 30. It used to be 50. They brought it down to 30. And if you have 2 light bulbs in your house, 2, and you have television, and if you leave the television on for more than 5 hours, you will pay this tax. If you have fridge, you are out. You are going to pay the tax on the fridge. Why should this happen in this country? Tomorrow, if we don't resist this, tomorrow they will come and tax water. They will say there's a lifeline. This lifeline that they are talking about is 2 bulbs. Part of television, maybe half television. And if you switch on your fridge, you will pay this VAT. This law was passed in 2013. Why is it that all these governments have not implemented it? Why is it that we are allowing IMF to dictate to us to implement this law now? So, comrades, you have been elected at a time that there's a big fight on our hands. And we are going to fight it until we win. All what your members want from you is high quality leadership. That's all what they are looking for. And I have no doubt in my mind, knowing the person who is leading you, that you provide that high quality leadership. You have just sworn to do that.
We are all not oblivious to the current trend of migration that is affecting not only the public sector but the private sector. Our colleagues are leaving the country, and we continue to talk about this over and over again. And I wish at this time, government will be bold enough to have something that will trigger people to stay. When we talk about these things, my own colleagues don't want to hear it because they think that the conditions of service within our country, including our monthly basic salaries, are not the best. And if they can make it outside, why not? But the truth of the matter is, we will all continue to go. But at the end of the day, when it comes to emergency service, emergency issues, you never know who is going to need emergency care. It may be myself, it may be you, it may be your parents, your siblings, it could be anyone, your husband, your children. At the end of the day, who is available to take care of us? Empirical evidence available shows that the well-educatedness is the one that provides the best of skills. That is why within GRNMA we continuously call on government that government should take the bold decision of us to move away from this certificate training, diploma training, to go into degree training.
Insusi ahodo akwa ama wona etu franka ama amanyoko ahodo enkanka MPP ne NDC se komunhwe nanka omunya oba ono enebe omuma mpanyi abedi echi ahodo wei aka ho bi ama UTV in Central for ne yete hu egu montensu ebisa se aso oman Ghana ye ho bra aso se eyi oba se ono enebe vice president o oman mu ana
Ebe boy empa said your vice president because the man na ya improvement bi a Ghana ha. Inti me fi say yen so man nso nhwe me improvement ebe ba Ghana. Inti me de me fi say the oba ya ebe boy empa.
Efri nipa ni suban. So fi say o be ma onua oye good fine. Inti ende emfa ho say e mama chance. E wo aban mu ne aden de me mum de me ne omo nya adwen. Omumpe ni papa oyi oba wo ye be ma omumpe obi a owatu ho ache a obeboa mo man na yi.
If you educate a woman, you have to educate all the whole family into your baba ebe ende because we are seeing your way oba na ehwe bibia mbe mani de oye nim so omu yeti nsuso oba enka ho a oba manu ohun said the obey inti the oba ye vice ye the radiasi
the oba bedwene abusua ne ho no e different from bema betimi agya abusua ne ho akwakoye bibia omani hia ne say so oye bia ba oba no okonyina na ohwe nachi inti e man attention no entimi ko de wo yesu ye nti tam bi so a ebe mama na ba nti sese man ntwen kakra
emema no ya na omundwen ho but oba time betna so a wo betumi akasa amaye nti yenya vice oba ye
considering oba no say you use it to say oba so wo hwefia oye maame onu no onim de ne ma bedi onu onim de ne ne kunu ebedi ohwe ne ma ohwe ne kunu nti so onu standing in as a leader she will know how to take care of the nation because she will treat it like a home. It's no son or the over checking the subordinate. It says an omameno or checking the money, making sure so they don't go astray. You know, she will make sure the nation is not falling out and then we are going on the right path. That way, in the development aspects, I see it as a very good idea for letting a lady. I mean, full support of a woman becoming a vice president in the nation.
Me did say, Bema Beya, and one ebeboa.
And you as the vice president, ebeboa pa, ebeboa man and kasa. Because to me, obey me like obey because all your bad time. Obey me akun, ni nua no mumba, ntokwa eden, edi amomo. Nse ebeboa man pa.
My dream shine say oba eye ye because emba wa badaye emba ne hwefie emba ne nim said e besifa manage niema ebe ye enti me de my dream say ye de oba di so a eye
ye be dane ye ho age aboafo nkrato a eba na David Oforisa for ne mpanifo betena se na omode nkomotwetwe no abramu na nei nkomotwetwe no ebefa ye na ye to ade ewo monten ye na yididwa anase ye na ye consumers ahodo omanioma ye to adwa ye di efa nioma bebre ho no ene emse oni mpanifo betena se na mode nkomotwetwe na fa aso bambo ben na ye to nioma ye didwa wa bonten no yinya ana David homaye emum enu hia pa o se yetiminya kasamafo no mutimi ekabi mai na enoma na edwa yedi wa bonten no yebetimi enya ahobambo we ni nsema hodo na David Oforisa for ne mpanifo betena se na yetwa ho ba omode nkomotwetwe no abremu